Good evening, everyone. So in the 10th class, and the second chapter, two chapter completed. So as for FA1, so chapter number 1 and chapter number 2. So real numbers. These chapters are the syllabus for the FA1 exam, which we are going to write in the month of August. Okay, so that's two we completed. Clearly, we have the solution for all each and every question. So don't waste time. All of you prepare for FA1 and learn. Okay, so to write the FA1 exam. So if you go to third chapter. Third chapter is a pair of linear equations into variables. So in the pair of linear equations into variables, so the exercise one. So here form a pair of in the exercise. The first question is form a pair of linear equations of the following problems and find their solutions graphically. They mentioned. So clearly we checked this in the last video by using how to solve by using the graphical method. Also clearly easily each and everything we discussed in the last video. Okay. Second, B1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2. Find whether the lines representing the following pair of linear equations intersect at a point or parallel or coincident lines. So this is the question. Okay, so this one also in last video clearly we completed. See here in the first question, in the first sub question they are given like this. See, if you observe this one here, it is A1 is 5 and B1 is -4 and C1 is 8 and A2 is 7 and B2 is 6 and C2 is -9. Okay, so on comparing, they said clearly, here we can write, so A1 by A2, A1 by A2 means 5 by 7 and B1 by B2 is -4 by 6 and C1 by C2 is 8 by -9. So these all are not equal. So if A1 by A2 is not equal to C1 by C2 is not equal to B1 by B2, then they are intersecting lines. Okay, so what is this relation? A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. So this relation. So when it is all are not equal, then the lines are intersecting lines. Now, if you go to second question, the second question, if you observe this, here, so in the second sub question in the second, see here, it is A1, it is B1, it is C1. So it is C1. Now it is A2, it is B2, and C2 is 24. Now if you compare this one, A1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2, 9 by 18, it is 3 by 6, and it is 12 by 24. So here all are getting 1 0, 2 0, 1 0, 2 0, 1 0, 2 0. So all are equal in this one. So what we are getting 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. So all are equal. So when it is all are equal, then the lines are coincident lines. So these two are coincident lines or dependent lines. Okay, so this is the second question. Now if you go to third question, in the third sub question, if you go to see, if you see here, this A1 is 6, B1 is 3 -3 and C1 is 10 and A2 is 2, B2 is minus 1, nothing is there means minus y means minus 1, and C2 is plus 9. So if you compare this A1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2, here 6 by 2, 6 by 2, and here minus 3 by minus 1, and here 10 by 9. If you observe these, 2 ones are 2 3s are. So minus minus cancel. Then here we are getting this is equal, this is not equal. Here A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. Then the lines are parallel lines. Lines are parallel lines. So if they are parallel lines, that graph structure like this it will come. So whether it is like this or it is like this. Okay. So here like this it will come. So when the lines are parallel, then the number of solutions are zero number of solutions, because they will not intersect at any way. That's why. So they have 0 solutions. Right. So this is about the second question. In that second, all the 3 sub questions we discussed. And if you go to third question, they are clearly mentioning what they are saying. So on comparing the ratios of A1 by A2, B1 by B2, and C1 by C2, find out whether the following equations are consistent or inconsistent. So in the starting of this chapter, clearly we clearly learned about the relation and types of lines by writing this one table. Clearly I explained in the previous video when I am starting this chapter. So in this one, if the lines are intersecting lines or coincident lines, then the lines are consistent. If the lines are parallel lines, they are inconsistent lines. So, and also the relation between the coefficients also we observed clearly. Now we'll see here. So by using these equations, we have to decide whether the lines are consistent lines or inconsistent lines. Now we'll see this. In the first sub question, 3x plus 2y is equal to 5, and 3 by 2x plus 5 by 3y is equal to 7. They are given like this. Okay, so 3x plus 2y is equal to 5, and 2x minus 3y is equal to 7. They given in the first sub question. So if we observe this one, see here. So A1, it is A1, it is B1, it is C1, and it is A2, and minus 3 is B2, and 7 is C2. So if we compare that one, see here we can write like this: A1 by A2, A1 by A2. So here A1 by A2 means 3 by 2. And B1 by B2 means 2 by minus 3, and C1 by C2 means 5 by 7. So here nothing is equal, so not equal. Then the number of solutions are unit solution. Now lines are, it will get intersecting lines. Intersecting lines means they are consistent. So here the lines are consistent lines because they are intersecting lines. Okay, now this is the first question. Now if we go to second one, in the second sub question they given like this. Here see, after seeing this one, 2x minus 3y is equal to 8, and 4x minus 6y is equal to 9. Now we can take A1 is 2, B1 is minus 3, C1 is 8, and A2 is 4, and B2 is minus 6, and C2 is 9. So these are the values of coefficients. Now A1 by A2 means 2 by 4, and B1 by B2 means minus 3 by minus 6, and C1 by C2 means 8 by 9. Here we can say minus minus cancel, 3 ones are 3 2s are, here 2 ones are 2 2s are. Now here we are getting So it is not equal, this is equal. Now we are getting A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. So when it is getting A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, then the lines are parallel, then it is inconsistent lines. So when the lines are parallel, they are parallel, they are inconsistent because parallel lines. So they are parallel lines. So this is the second question. And if you go to third one, so in the third sub question, 3 by 2x plus 5 by 3y is equal to 7 and 9x minus 10y is equal to 14. This is the third question. Now we'll see how the relation between this one. So in this one 3 by 2x plus 5 by 3y is equal to 7 again. First we will change this one in normal method. So to normal form, here 2 and 3. So 6 is LCM. 2 3s are 6, 3 3s are 9x plus 3 2s are 6, 5 2s are 10. 10y is equal to 7. Now here we can write 9x plus 10y is equal to 7 into 6. Now 9x plus 10y is equal to 42 we can write. Now it is A1, it is B1, it is B1 and it is C1. Now it is A2, it is B2, it is C2. Now we'll compare this. A1 by A2 means 9 by 9 and B1 by B2 is 10 by minus 10 and C1 by C2 is 42 by 14. So if you observe this, it is getting 1, so 1, 1. So it is 14 1s are 14 3s are. So here we are getting A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2 we are getting. Then the lines are parallel. So here lines are parallel lines. So these are inconsistent lines. These lines are inconsistent lines. So this is about the third one. So this is about the third one. Next, if you go to fourth one, fourth sub question. In the fourth sub question, see here A1 is 5, B1 is minus 3, C1 is 11 and A2 is minus 10, B2 is plus 6 and C2 is minus 22. Now we'll compare this A1 by A2 B1 by B2 and C1 by C2 will compare. 5 by minus 10 and minus 3 by 6 and 11 by 22. So by observe this, 5 1s are 5 2s are, 3 1s are 3 2s are, 11 1s are 11 2s are. Here all we are getting equal. Okay. So here it is minus 22. So all are getting, we are getting it is minus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 1 by 2 we are getting. Now here A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Then the lines are coincident. So lines are coincident lines. When the lines are coincident, then it is consistent lines. So here when it is the lines are intersecting lines or coincident lines, then the lines are consistent lines. If the lines are parallel lines, they are inconsistent lines. So this is about the fourth question. Now if you go to fifth one, fifth sub question. So after observing this one, 4 by 3x plus 2y is equal to 8 and 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. So now if we take LCM 3, then 4x plus 3 2s are 6y is equal to 8. So here dividing, if it is going to that side, it will be multiplied. So 4x plus 6y is equal to 8 3s are 24. This is the first equation. Now it is A1, it is B1 is 6 and C1 is 24 and A2 is 2, B2 is 3 and C2 is 12. Now we'll compare this. A1 by A2. A1 by A2 means 4 by 2 and B1 by B2 means 6 by 3 and C1 by C2 means 24 by 12. So observe this, 2 ones are 2 twos are 2 ones are 3 ones are 3 twos are 12 ones are 12 twos are. So all are equal. Then here A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Here also we are getting all are equal. Then the lines are coincident lines. So coincident lines. So when the lines are coincident, they are consistent. Then the lines are consistent lines. So this is about the fifth sub question in this. Okay, now in the question number 3, clearly we explained all the 5 sub questions, whether they are consistent lines or inconsistent lines. Okay, so like this we have to simplify. So in finding of the consistent or inconsistent, first we should write the coefficients. So what are they? A1, B1, C1 and A2, B2, C2. We should write. So after writing that one, we should compare the ratio of A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. If they are getting A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2, then the lines are coincident lines. When the lines are coincident lines, then automatically the lines will get consistent lines. And if you are getting A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2, then the lines are intersecting lines. When the lines are intersecting, they are consistent. Now, when the lines are parallel lines means A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2, then the lines are parallel lines. When the lines are parallel, they will not intersect each other, so they will not touch together at any way. Then, so if intersect, then is consistent. If they are not intersecting, they are inconsistent. Then the parallel lines are inconsistent lines. Okay, so this is the way how to find whether it is consistent lines or inconsistent lines. Okay, so like this we have to find. Now here say which of the pair of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. If the consistent, obtain the solutions graphically. So here already this method we done in the first question, so there we have to find, we can do that. Next, half of the perimeter of the rectangle. So from here to word problems are starting. Now we'll see this. Here half of the perimeter of the rectangle garden whose length is 4 meters more than its width is 36 meters. Find the dimensions of the garden. సో ఇక్కడ మనకి ఏమి ఇచ్చాడంటే ఒక రెక్టాంగులర్ గార్డెన్ ఉంది. ఒక రెక్టాంగులర్ గార్డెన్ లో దాని లెంత్ బ్రెడ్త్ మధ్య రిలేషన్ ఎలా ఉంది అంటే, లెంత్ బ్రెడ్త్ కి రిలేషన్ ఎలా ఉందంటే, ఇక్కడ బ్రెడ్త్ ఎంత అయితే ఉంటుందో బ్రెడ్త్ ఎక్స్ మీటర్స్ అనుకుంటే మనము దాని లెంత్ ఎలా ఉందంటే 4 meters more than its width. So now I am taking breadth as x meters and length here 4 meters more means x plus 4 meters. Okay, now here we can say this one, we can write it as, we can write here then half of the perimeter. So here they have not given full perimeter. Perimeter of the rectangle is 2 into L plus B and half of the perimeter they have given 36 meters. Now how to solve this one? Now I will take it is like that. So by using clearly we'll find the solution for this. Now here see, so if it is a rectangular garden, then here it is B. If we take this one, this is L. it is L, and it is B. Then B I am taking as x meters, and L is 4 meters more than its breadth. Then x plus 4 meters we can take it is L. Okay, this is also x plus 4 meters, and this is also x meters. It is also B. It is also L. This is the garden length and breadth. So from the given, so question number in 5. Now here see, first we should write the given one. So given half of perimeter of garden is equal to 36 meters, and so therefore perimeter of garden is equal to 2 into L plus B, but they given half of only now. So here but L plus B is equal to 36 meters. Here half perimeter they given. Now we can write here. So L means x plus 4 meters plus B means x is equal to 36. Now x2 plus x2, 2x2 plus 4 is equal to 36. Now 2x is equal to here plus 4. If it is going to that side minus 4, then x is equal to 36 minus 4, 32. Here into 2, that side divided by 2 ones are 2 16s are. Now here x is equal to 16 meters. X is equal to 16 meters, and x plus 4 is equal to 16 plus 4, it is equal to 20 meters. Now L is equal to 20 meters and B is equal to 16 meters. These are the measures of the rectangular garden. Okay, so like this we have to find. In conclusion step you can write like this. Therefore length of the garden 20 meters, therefore breadth of the garden is equal to 16 meters. Okay, so like this we have to find when they are giving in the statement form. So by using that statement form we should find the length and breadth of the rectangular garden or circular park or square park like this. Okay, so this is the way how to find this one. So note down this one clearly. It is a very easy method, and I have taken here just how I took these points. I took length and breadth in this diagram. You can observe carefully by using that values how I found this length and breadth of the rectangular garden. You can observe here. So it is the easy method and easy way to gain the full marks of the question. Okay, so now okay, so up to 5th question we clearly explained and we learned about up to 5th question. Now in the next video we will see this question number 5 and 7. So after complete this one we will go to the 3.2 exercise. Okay, so until then, so all of you watch this video without any gap. I mean everybody observe this one and see that what is the easy methods we are teaching you. So and subscribe our channel, and if any comment is there, please comment in the comment box. Continuously watch our videos and note down this each and every solution in the easy methods. Okay, so in the month of August you are going to write a FA1 exam. Don't delay, don't neglect that one. So each and every point is very important in the 10th class. All of you prepare properly. Chapter number 1 real numbers and chapter number 2 polynomials, and write the exam well and get the good marks. Thank you everyone.